Hello friends, welcome to my channel Tag Botany. If you are new on this channel then please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon to get latest videos from my channel. Friends, today we will learn family Brassicaceae or family Cruciferae, commonly called as mustard family. Family Cruciferae is the nomina conservanda, that means conserved name according to International Code of Nomenclature. Friends, to study any family, we begin with studying its classification. We follow the Bentham and Hooker's classification system to classify any family. So let us begin. Division Phanerogams, subdivision Angiospermi, class Dicotyledons, subclass Polypetalae, series Thalamiflorae, order Parietales, and family Brassicaceae or Cruciferae. So this is the hierarchical way of writing the classification. Geographical distribution of Brassicaceae. Brassicaceae members are cosmopolitan, that means they found worldwide, but mainly they are found in northern temperate regions of the world. There are 375 genera and 3200 species in the world, of which 50 genera and 140 species have been reported from our country, that is India. This is the geographical distribution. Then main plants, main genera of this family are Draba having 400 species, Cardamine 230 species, Lepidium 220 species, Alyssum 170 species, Arabis 130 species, Iberis 30 species, Brassica 50 species, Raphanus 8 species. Then there is Capsella, Coronopus, all these are the Indian genera. Coming to general habit of this family, mostly the family has annual, biennial or perennial herbs. So this Raphanus is the biennial herb. Plants are having a pungent watery sap. Rarely there are subshrubs or undershrubs in this family. So this is Iberis is the perennial undershrub or also known as subshrub. So when we apply mustard oil to our hair, then our eyes tear because of the pungent watery sap containing in that oil. The plants are covered with stellate trichomes or hairs. This is also one of the peculiar character of this family. Roots are taproot system. As we know that in dicotyledonous plants, taproot system is there. Because of the storage of food, the roots become swollen and assume the fusiform shape in radish and napiform shape in turnip or Brassica rapa variety rapa. Coming to stem, stem is herbaceous, stem erect, cylindrical in Iberis and Brassica. So this is the cylindrical Brassica stem, rarely woody or sometimes reduced, for example in Raphanus and Brassica species. Root is very much compressed and reduced because this is tuberous roots and leaves are there, foliage is there, and in between the stem is very much reduced. Stem is glabrous or hairy, solid and branched. Coming to leaf, leaf is mostly simple and alternate, often dissected and exstipulate. Leaves are, lamina is dissected, leaves having phyllotaxy, that is alternate, single leaf on each node, pubescence of simple to stellate hairs. Radical leaves form a rosette. So cauliflower is having rosette like leaves which are radical. Colline leaves are alternate or opposite. Inflorescence, raceme or corym. So raceme inflorescence is found in Brassica and corym inflorescence can be found in Candytuft or Iberis amara. Flower, flower is ebracteate without bract, ebracteolate without bracteole. It is complete, that means all the four floral whorls, that is calyx, corolla, androecium and gynoecium are present. Bisexual means male and female organs are present in the flower. Actinomorphic, so this is actinomorphic flower of Brassica. Rarely flower is zygomorphic. For example, in Iberis the flower is zygomorphic because 2 petals out of 4 are exceptionally large in size. Because of that, this zygomorphy. Flowers are tetramerous. Tetramerous means sepals are 4, petals are 4, like that. Therefore, it is tetramerous. Flower is hypogynous, means ovary superior. Calyx, sepals are 4 in number. They are polysepalous, means sepals are not united, they are free from each other. You can see in this flower sepals are free. They are arranged in 2 whorls of 2 each. Sepals are arranged in 2 whorls, outer whorl having 2, inner whorl having 2. 2 antero-posterior and 2 lateral. So 2 sepals, that is 1 sepal anterior, 1 posterior, and 2 sepals are on the lateral sides having imbricate estivation. Corolla petals 4 polypetalous, petals are free, alternate with the sepals. So here you can see sepals, the petals are alternate with the sepals. Corolla is typical, that is cruciform. Cruciform means cross like, 2 petals and these 2 petals, they are in right angles with each other, they form a cross like structure. Therefore cross like means cruciform. So this is the main or diagnostic or key character of this family, Cruciferae. Because of this cruciform corolla, the family has derived its name Cruciferae in the form of a cross. Androecium stamens are 6 arranged in 2 whorls. Outer whorl is having 2 short stamens and inner whorl having 4 long stamens. So outer whorl is having 2 short stamens and inner whorl is having 4 long stamens. This condition is called as tetradynamous condition. In tetradynamous condition, there are 6 stamens arranged in 2 whorls. Outer whorl 2 stamens which are short and inner whorl 4 stamens which are long. Polyandrous means stamens are free. Anthers dithecous, base fixed and intrors facing toward the center. Longitudinally dehiscent, the anthers dehisce longitudinally. Gynoecium, bicarpellary syncarpous, by superior ovary. Unilocular, ovary is unilocular but becoming bilocular due to the development of a false septum called as rhiplum. So here this is the TS of ovary. You can see ovary has become bilocular with 2 compartments and this arrow shows the rhiplum or false septum. This is carpel having ovary, style and stigma. Rhiplum unites the 2 parietal placentae. So placentation is parietal in this. Ovules are numerous in this family. Fruit type is silica in Brassica species. Silica, what is silica? It is a dry, 2-chambered, long, narrow, many-seeded fruit developing from a bicarpellary syncarpous superior ovary and opening along both the sutures and seeds remaining attached to the rhiplum. Example is mustard. This is rhiplum and seeds are attached to the rhiplum. Fruit type is Silicula in Capsella bursa pastoris. So Silicula is just like the silica. Only difference is that seeds are few in number and fruit is shorter than the silica. Occasionally fruit is a nut. In case of crambe, the fruit is a nut, indehiscent fruit, single seeded. Rarely the fruit is achene. In ascites it is achene type of fruit. Key characters or distinguishing characters of the family. Herbs with smelling watery juice. This is the most peculiar characteristic of this family, which is key character or diagnostic character. Flowers of 4 sepals, 4 petals and 6 stamens. Corolla cruciform. This is the main key character. Stamens tetradynamous. That is 6 stamens arranged in 2 and 4. Ovary with false septum, that is called as rhipium. Fruit is silica or silicula. Then coming to general floral formula of this family. Ebracteate, ebracteolate, actinomorphic, bisexual. K. Calyx sepals are 4 in number, arranged in 2 whorls of 2 each, 2 plus 2. C4 means petals are 4 and polypetalous. A. 2 plus 4 stamens are 6 and tetradynamous. G2 superior, that means bicarpellary syncarpous superior ovary. Floral diagram of Brassica campestris. So here outer 4 sepals are shown. Then to inside there are 4 petals which are cruciform. Then there are 6 stamens which are 2 are shorter, that is outer whorl, and 4 are longer, that is inner whorl. And inside in the center parietal placentation is shown, and this is rhipium or false septum. This is the mother axis of the flower. Economic importance of the family Brassicaceae. Let us have a look. Botanical name, common name and economic importance. Raphanus sativus is a radish used as a vegetable. Brassica rapa, subspecies rapa, which is commonly called as turnip, used as a vegetable. Brassica oleracea variety botrytis is a cauliflower, used as a day-to-day vegetable. Brassica oleracea variety capitata, which is a cabbage and vegetable. Brassica campestris variety sarso is a mustard, vegetable oil is extracted, which is edible also. Iberis species Candytuft are ornamental plants. Lunaria is a honest, that is ornamental. Lobularia, Cheranthus. So all these are ornamental plants, and Mathiola. So this is the economic importance of this family Brassicaceae. Hope you have understood. Thank you.